Do you want to update your kitchen on a budget? Today I am sharing 5 stunning budget-friendly DIY ideas that made our 10-year-old kitchen look so much more high-end. Hey there, it's Christina from the DIYmommy.com, and today with the help of Victory Range Hoods, who's sponsoring this video, I'm gonna share some upgrades that I gave our kitchen to make it look more modern, and I love how it turned out. These made such a huge difference. I hope these inspire you. Let's get started. Here's how our kitchen looks 10 years after we built it. I'm really happy with the way it's held up and mostly happy with the style even after 10 years. What I want to do is make it a little bit warmer looking and more custom looking with some fun DIY projects. First of all, I've wanted to change out the hardware on the cabinetry for a few years now, so I'm finally biting the bullet and swapping out these chrome handles for antique brass look hardware. I'm gonna mix regular pulls, cut pulls, and knobs to give the cabinets a more interesting look. I never liked how I installed the cut pulls. I did at the time for a few months and then realized they just don't look good, so we're gonna swap those out with long handles. I have to fill some of the holes from the old hardware, but all in all, this is a really easy DIY upgrade that can really make your kitchen look amazing. Highly recommended. Also, don't be afraid to mix metals in your kitchen. I love mixing metals with some contrast, so I'm gonna keep the shiny chrome in the light fixtures and faucets and the brushed antique brass in my kitchen for an updated, interesting look. Next, the electrical on our range hood has been broken for a while now, and I've always loved the look of a custom range hood cover. I'm so excited to use this Victory Range Hood Q5 built-in insert, as it's a quality piece that's built to last. What do you think of the quality?
I think it's nice.
Yeah, heavy duty.
Nice. Yeah, it's a lot thicker than many of the ones I see. Well, all of the ones I've seen. No, it's very nice.
My husband Sean is removing the old range hood. I'm giving the area a really good clean, and then we're cutting some scrap pieces of MDF and wood to create a frame for the range hood cover that we're going to attach to the surrounding cabinets. Using MDF and scrap pieces of wood is going to keep this nice and budget friendly. Now it's time to install the Victory Range Hood insert. So this one comes with a standard 6-inch duct or 8-inch duct like we're using here, and that larger duct is going to make the range hood even more powerful and quieter. I love that this insert is Canadian made. It's durable with a 5-year warranty, but it's still affordable. I'm going to link it in the description box below if you want to check it out for yourself. Oh cool, it just dims, like the button is just a dimmer button. That's nice. John's building the rest of the range hood cover frame with some MDF, and then it's my job to finish it by filling in all of the seams with some wood filler, sanding it, priming it with kitchen and bath primer to make it nice and durable, and adding some trim for that transitional look that I love. I decided to design this custom range hood cover with a bump out so I can decorate it for the seasons, almost like a second mantle, and I'm loving how it's looking so far. I color matched some paint to my existing cabinetry, and I'm painting my range hood cover to blend right in to the rest of the kitchen, so hopefully it's gonna look like it's always been there. I found this brass tipping rail kit, but I think it's too shiny, so I'm gonna age it a little bit with this brass ager to match my new antique brass hardware in the kitchen. I'm installing the tipping rail onto the range hood cover with some screws, and then I'm decorating the range hood with some thrifted art. I've gotta say, I think this turned out so good, and I feel like it changes the whole look and feel of our kitchen. The next upgrade we're making is swapping out the island countertop for a faux marble top. Even though I would love marble countertops or stone in our entire kitchen one day, I think swapping out the island top only is going to make a huge difference in how bright our kitchen feels. Plus, honestly, I like the combination of the warm wood counters with the marble look counter. This is a pretty simple DIY too. I'm unscrewing the original screws from the butcher block top. Sean's cutting a piece of laminate to fit the island, and then we're installing the new countertop onto the island with more screws. So I actually decided to make the top a few inches larger than the original one, and I think even just those few inches makes a huge difference in how this works for our family. Now I want to show you the power of paint, the next budget-friendly upgrade I'm doing in our kitchen. I've always wanted to properly paint out this microwave nook we made by the stove 10 years ago. The white interior in the cabinetry sticks out so much among the rest of the black cabinetry. It does not look high-end, it does not look custom. So I'm using a bonding primer and priming the nook with a foam roller to get that nice, smooth finish. Once that's completely dry, I'm using a cabinet and trim enamel that I color matched to the cabinet doors in that nice warm black and painting the entire nook. Look at the difference this made to the look of this nook in the kitchen. It blends so much better into the base cabinetry, and I can't believe I waited this long to do this. I love the look of a Roman shade, so we're gonna make a faux Roman shade for the little window above the sink. To do this, I'm using a tablecloth and a tension rod. I'm measuring the interior of the window and cutting the tablecloth to be 2 inches wider and 7 inches longer than the measurements. Then I'm pressing each side of the fabric over a 1/2 inch, then another 1/2 inch, and sewing both hems with my sewing machine. Next, I'm pressing the top over 1/2 inch and then 2.5 inches more so that my tension rod can fit through. I'm also using my sewing machine to sew this casing. Now I'm putting my tension rod through the casing and using a needle and thread to gather each side of the curtain at 4-inch intervals. I don't personally need this curtain to be functional, but I do have a functional Roman shade tutorial if you prefer that, and I will link that in the description box below. Now I'm simply using the tension rod to hang this faux Roman shade inside my window frame, and I love how this adds a little bit of texture, warmth, and style to my kitchen. Now some inexpensive stools featuring some warm wood add the warmth I want to this kitchen. I'm just tucking them under my island, and this DIY kitchen upgrade is complete. As a reminder, here's how our kitchen looked before, and here it is now. I love how some simple and creative DIYs make it look so much more custom and so much warmer than it looked before, and I honestly feel like I have a completely refreshed space, even though we didn't change it too much. Our new Victory range hood is incredible. I've loved using it so far. The rotary switches are easy to use. They feel so high quality. I also love that I can dim the lights on the hood, and the fan is nice and quiet when I'm cooking. One of my favorite parts has got to be the fact that I can pop the hood filters into the dishwasher to keep them sparkling clean. Thanks so much for watching today's video, and special thanks to Victory Range Hoods for sponsoring today's video and inspiring us to make this stunning DIY range hood cover that I think elevated our kitchen. Let me know what you think of our kitchen update down in those comments below. And now if you want some kitchen organization motivation, I'm gonna leave a video for you to watch next right up here.